Today we will be talking about end punctuation, and in particular we will be reviewing exclamation marks. So right now we are going to start by reviewing the sentence song that we all went through earlier today. So these are some of the sentences that we talked about in the sentence song. And just to review, capital letters are big, and the first letter of a sentence is always capitalized. As you can see here, the M in my is capitalized, the D in do is capitalized, and the T in there is capitalized. And a sentence always ends with either a period, a question, or an exclamation mark. As you can see here, my dog is great ends in a period. Do you like bugs is asking a question, so it ends in a question mark. And there's a monster, ends in an exclamation point. So now I'm going to draw an exclamation mark on the board, and we are going to discuss exactly what an exclamation mark does. So most of us should know what an exclamation mark looks like. Obviously, if you don't, there it is. I just have a few questions for you guys now. So, what do you see on the board? Obviously, yes.
An exclamation mark.
Perfect. Where do you usually see this being used? Yes.
At the end of the sentence.
Okay. And do you know what purpose it serves? Yes.
To show feeling, or
Yeah.
like express a feeling.
Exactly. All right. Now we are going to review the riddle. So if everyone remembers, the riddle states, I am an exclamation point, I am full of surprise. Every time you see me, widen up your eyes. So again, this really just goes through exclamation points, and they really are used to convey emotions. So in this sentence, it would be surprise, because they're talking about it being full of surprise. And every time you see me, widen up your eyes. Usually people are like excited or they're really surprised, and that's when an exclamation mark comes into play. So now I'm going to write 3 sentences on the board, and we are going to discuss these 3 sentences. Alright, so here we have 3 sentences. They are all the same, and you'll notice they just have different end punctuation. So if you guys could go ahead and just read aloud the 3 sentences and overemphasize the statement based on the end punctuation. One of you would like to do that.
Okay. The book is great. The book is great. The book is great.
Alright, now I would like you guys to partner up and discuss on how the sentences differ based on their exclamation at the end and how the punctuation really changes the meaning of the sentence.
Well, your voice like changes and goes higher when you read a question.
Yeah, so all of them kind of switches emotions because the exclamation mark is excited and question mark, like it's like you're asking a question.
Mm-hmm.
And period is just
It's just
no
saying
emotion.
it.
Yeah, just like normal.
Mm-hmm.
So
Alright, would you guys like to share the rest of the class about your, what you guys thought and how it changed the sentence with the punctuation? Yes?
We said that for the one with the period, it's just like you don't really change your voice that much, you just say it.
Okay, what about the question mark?
The question mark, your voice kind of like gets higher because you're like asking.
Your tone changes?
Yep.
Yep.
And then with the exclamation point, you're like very exciting.
Okay, great. If you guys could pull out a sheet of paper, I'm just gonna have you do a 4-minute free write. Basically, I just want you guys to think or of a past time about something that was really exciting. Maybe it was you traveled somewhere and you did something fun. You talk about really just anything that excites you. A 4-minute free write on that, and not all sentences have to use an exclamation point, but I want some of them to use an exclamation point. So if you guys could just pull out a sheet of paper and start on it. Yes?
Are we handing this in?
You will be, yes.
Okay.
Alright guys, just 30 more seconds. just to review, where do exclamation marks go? Yes,
At the end of the sentence,
perfect. And what are they used for? Or what do they convey?
To show you that you're asking a question.
An exclamation mark?
Oh. I mean, they're telling you that you're very excited.
Perfect, thank you. You guys are free to go.